I want to talk about a truth that has the power to shift the course of your life. You will become powerful when you stop caring. Now, that statement might sound harsh or even a little reckless at first. After all, we've been taught from a young age that caring is a virtue. We're told to care about how we present ourselves, to care about how others perceive us, to care about fitting in and meeting expectations. But the truth is, most of us care too much about the wrong things, and it's quietly draining our strength, stealing our confidence, and limiting our potential. Let me be clear, I'm not suggesting that you should stop caring about the people you love, your goals, or your core values. Those are the things that deserve your attention and your energy. What I'm talking about is freeing yourself from the burden of unnecessary care, the care that revolves around other people's opinions, societal pressures, and the fear of judgment or failure. Let's think about this for a moment. How many decisions have you made, or not made, because you were afraid of what people might think? How many times have you hesitated to speak up in a meeting, to share your art, or to pursue a dream because you were worried about being judged? How often have you stayed in a place, a relationship, or a situation that no longer served you simply because you were afraid of how it would look to others if you walked away? The truth is, most of us are walking through life with an invisible weight on our shoulders, the weight of trying to be liked, trying to impress others, trying to meet expectations that we didn't even set for ourselves. And that weight is making us smaller. It's making us hesitant. It's making us powerless. But here's the thing, the moment you decide to stop caring about the things that don't matter, you will discover an incredible source of strength within yourself. When you stop seeking approval, you will find freedom. When you stop fearing judgment, you will find confidence. And when you stop caring about failure, you will unlock the courage to take risks and pursue the life you were meant to live. Think about the most powerful people you know, the leaders, the artists, the innovators, the trailblazers. What sets them apart isn't that they are fearless, it's that they have mastered the art of selective care. They care deeply about their purpose and their mission, but they don't waste time or energy worrying about what people think of them. They know that you can't please everyone, and they've stopped trying. Take someone like Steve Jobs, for example. He was known for his intense focus and his unwillingness to compromise his vision for the sake of popularity. He didn't build Apple into one of the most influential companies in the world by worrying about whether everyone would like him. He had a vision, and he pursued it relentlessly, even when others doubted him. That's the kind of power that comes from letting go of unnecessary care. Or consider someone like Oprah Winfrey. She faced rejection, criticism, and failure early in her career, but she didn't let it define her. She didn't let the fear of public failure stop her from building a media empire and becoming one of the most influential voices in the world. She didn't care about fitting into someone else's mold, she created her own. So, how do we apply this lesson to our own lives? How do we stop caring about the things that don't matter and focus on the things that do? First, we need to identify where our care is misplaced. Ask yourself, whose opinions am I prioritizing? Are you living for the approval of people who don't understand you or your path? Are you holding back because you're afraid of looking foolish? Are you adjusting yourself to fit into spaces that were never meant for you? Second, you have to get comfortable with discomfort. The truth is, when you stop caring about other people's opinions, you will face resistance. People might criticize you. You might lose friends. You might feel lonely at times. But remember, growth and comfort cannot coexist. True power comes from standing firm in your truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Third, you need to redefine success on your own terms. Many of us chase success based on someone else's definition, money, status, recognition, but real success is about alignment. Are you living a life that feels true to you? Are you waking up each day with a sense of purpose and integrity? When you stop measuring success by external validation, you become unstoppable. And finally, you have to accept that failure is part of the process. When you stop caring about failure, you stop playing small. You start taking risks. You start creating. You start speaking up. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone toward it. Every successful person you admire has faced failure. The difference is, they didn't let it stop them. I know that letting go of the need for approval isn't easy. We're social creatures, we crave connection, and we want to be liked. But you have to ask yourself, is my need to be liked more important than my need to be free? Is the fear of judgment more powerful than the desire to live authentically? The moment you stop caring about the things that don't matter, the noise, the critics, the failures, you will discover that you are stronger than you ever imagined. You will move through life with a sense of ease and confidence that comes from knowing that you are enough, exactly as you are. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You don't need to be understood by everyone. You don't need to win the approval of people who don't see your vision. What you need is to trust yourself, to believe that you are capable, worthy, and enough. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into other people's boxes. Stop watering down your truth to make other people comfortable. Stop holding back because you're afraid of what people might say. Start living boldly. Start speaking your mind. Start building the life you've been dreaming about. Because when you stop caring about the things that don't matter, when you stop letting fear, judgment, and insecurity control you, you will become truly powerful. And that kind of power? That's unstoppable.